Hello?
Hello.
Ah, there you go. Oh, hi everyone. Welcome back to the stream. It is episode 10 of the AstoundCast. Yes, I have definitely got that right this time.
Are you sure?
Yes, 100%, because I remember last week's was number 9, so this would logically be 10. Wow. 10 weeks. Well, not exactly, because we did have a couple off, didn't we? Oh, yeah. Your microphone's really cutting out, by the way.
That was yours.
Is it?
Yeah.
I am not sure what's going on then.
Ah, yes. Glitchy episode. Great.
Wonderful. Just for reference, how bad is my microphone cut out?
Depends on what you're doing. So it wasn't too bad then. It did cut out like an entire chunk before.
Right, okay, that is not good at all.
No, but we're going along with it.
I guess we have to. Anyway, of course I have to do this every Sunday. Motorsports.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. We've had a few things happen over the weekend. The main thing being Goodwood's Festival of Speed was finished off earlier on today. Certainly an interesting one to watch. Earlier on, it ended as well with a really cool thing. Well, because the Euros final is on tonight, and the Festival of Speed was in Britain, they played God Save the Queen.
All right.
On the engine of a Formula One car.
Ah.
Yeah. Apparently, the 2011 Red Bull can play a good bit of music on the engine.
The more you know.
Yeah. There was a NASCAR driving around the track as well earlier on. It crashed. Yeah. Those cars were built to go left and left and left, not left, right, and up a hill.
Ah, right.
Yeah, so it crashed a little bit, but strangely it was going really quickly, so kind of unfortunate that it did crash, really.
True, but was there any injuries?
Not that I believe, just the car got totaled. Trying to think anything else has happened this weekend in motorsport terms. Kyle Busch had his last Xfinity NASCAR race yesterday, of course being a win, so he ended on a high, which was interesting. So that's his NASCAR Xfinity Series career done. But he will still be racing in the main Cup Series for probably a long time to come. But yeah. Moving away from motorsports, actually, real quick. Wimbledon has just finished.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like literally about 20 minutes ago.
What timing?
Yeah, Novak Djokovic has won the men's tournament, bringing home his 7th Wimbledon title.
Yeah.
Which is, I believe, a record-breaking achievement. So well done to Novak.
Good job, Novak.
And of course, as I mentioned a few moments ago, the Euros final is tonight.
Yes. The ever-loving finals.
Yeah. So will it be coming home, or will it be going Rome?
That is bad even for your standards.
Bad.
For your standards, definitely, but it's beautiful.
Yeah. I've been waiting to make that pun all day. Thanks to one of my friends who actually made that one earlier on, so I've just low-key copied off them.
Good job, good job.
Yeah, but
Originality is part of the channel, obviously.
yeah. In fact, by the time this video's up on YouTube, it might just be starting.
All right.
Because the
Well,
game starts at 8 o'clock.
oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so in theory, well, potentially this stream will be up on YouTube by the time that kicks off.
Perhaps.
Yeah. And of course, this is the first time in 55 years that England have gotten to the final of a major tournament.
Ah.
The last time being the 66 World Cup.
I mean, there's a first time for everything again.
True. I mean, I'm amazed Wales got as far as we did, because we got to the last 16, which isn't awful.
Yeah, but still, we could have at least got a bit more done.
Yeah, only trouble is we were facing Denmark.
Yeah.
And given their pure, unadulterated determination to win this tournament, that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah. Again, we just got to see what happens now.
Yeah, totally. Like, by the end of tonight, England will either be champions of Europe or Italy will be.
I mean, who are you rooting for, though?
Honestly, neither.
I mean, that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't really follow football much.
I mean, to be fair, it's supporting a country. It doesn't matter too much.
Oh, true, but like, just football, I've not followed it much. Never really, because I find it very rare that a football game finishes at 90 minutes.
Yeah.
I have never seen one that has ended slap bang 90 minutes. 90-0-0. Never happened as far as I've seen.
I mean, I think it's probably going to be harder to do that for the reason being there's always going to be either an overtime or there's going to be time to catch up on. So.
Oh, voice message.
Forza Italia!
Well,
yeah, beautiful.
I think we know you're supporting then.
To be fair, because I'm supporting Italy anyway for a couple of reasons. So.
Yeah, fair.
Yeah.
But I've seen all these memes on Facebook. Country supporting England. Country supporting whoever England's playing. The entirety of Europe.
But it's true though, because England have just, in a sense, they've antagonized themselves. So it makes it a lot easier to just go against them. Even if you're a country that's not attached to them, you'll just want to support them.
And they always seem to do it.
Well, yeah, because even though it's British culture, it doesn't mean that everybody likes it.
No, like, they always end up antagonizing themselves somehow.
You know, the usual.
Yeah. I've also discovered that Novak Djokovic, who's just won Wimbledon, is actually going to be in the Olympics this year.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Playing tennis for Serbia, because that's where he's from. So that's the team he'll be playing for.
Okay, that makes sense. But wait, do we know when the Olympics are going to be held this year?
Very soon, I believe in the next couple of weeks.
Okay, that's interesting.
Yeah. It is. Well, the Olympic flame just arrived in Tokyo last week, so it can't be long.
Come on, there's a couple of events I really want to see, so I'm just hoping that it still goes on.
Fair. Oh, it is. Again, the torch has arrived in Tokyo.
Just because the torch is there doesn't mean that we can get our hopes up just yet.
Well, I'm optimistic for one. Yeah. So the Olympics all going well. Should go ahead in about, I think it's 2-3 weeks time. As for any other major sporting events, Silverstone's next weekend, which will be an interesting one. Other than that, though, I don't think there's anything else apart from the Olympics.
Sports-wise, I don't think so.
No. In that case, I shall throw the floor over to you. Anything you want to talk about?
Well, first of all, how are you picking up and throwing floors? I mean, I don't think that's in your...
Well,
you have a plethora of skills, but throwing floors isn't one of them.
No. Fair point.
All joking aside, the main thing to bring up this week is to do with D&D.
Yep.
Because yesterday was a very fun and very interesting session, wouldn't you agree?
Yes, it absolutely was. Yeah.
I didn't get to slap then heal you though. Somebody else took that job.
Well, no, he shot me.
We didn't even get to heal you afterwards. We were just shooting them wrong.
Yeah, but the shot somehow healed me.
I should have taken that gun too, damn it.
Like, he shot me and it healed me at the same time. I don't understand it.
You're still the world's worst thief when it comes to the game, though.
I haven't had a chance to rob anyone because I've always been unconscious.
Or drunk.
Yeah. 3 drinks. 3.
3. And you still haven't...
No. Well, no, it was 2. Then I got back up, had another one. Then it was 3.
No, it was 3. Then you got back down, had another one, and then you ordered 25 plates of food.
Yeah. Which means I now still have about 10 platinum to pay the tavern.
We saved the wrong tavern.
How am I going to get 10 platinum?
I don't know. That's a you problem, I'm afraid, unless you steal from another character. You actually put your rogue to use.
Yeah. Might be about time for me to do that, frankly. But literally, every opportunity I've had to rob someone, either the person I was planning to rob is nowhere near me, or I'm unconscious.
Or
there
both.
Is no in between. There is no in between. Yes, or both, but other than that, there is no in between.
True.
Because let's face it, I have not had the best of luck with my rolls, have I?
I mean, you did pretty well for this round because you ended up managing to get pretty decent rolls.
Yeah, unless I was drinking, then, well, yeah, that was fun.
My rolls this time, on the other hand, oh my goodness.
Well, yeah, that was you had some very unfortunate numbers.
Unfortunate is the right word, yes. Oh
yeah.
my god. And the rolls for damage too.
Yeah. That wasn't good.
That was fun. Died 3 times.
Yeah, well, you fell unconscious 3 times.
Same thing at this point.
Yeah. Right.
So now I'm trying to baby-proof my character, who is supposed to be the cleric, mind you.
Yeah. Yeah, our healer got knocked down 3 times. Not good.
No, so I'm putting in countermeasures.
Yeah.
I haven't sorted them yet, but
Yeah.
I'm going to sort it soon.
Good. But
So it's between
yeah,
one of two measures.
Yeah. It's a bad situation when the healer goes down before anyone else.
To be fair, it was the healer and the paladin who ended up going down, which was quite funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Neither of those things are good.
No, but it's funny to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, that session was quite fun to
Yeah.
get on with.
To be fair, it was.
Yeah. The story's well made. It's able to just add new people, and we now have a pirate.
Yeah, this is true.
The dogfish.
Yeah, that was certainly an interesting feature.
You call it a feature, I call it DLC. Either way, it's there and it's not going, which is fine by me.
Oh yeah, certainly fun. This week's also been pretty uneventful, hasn't it? Apart from that.
Yeah, true. It's weird again because it just feels so slow.
Yeah. Loki's wrapping up. Black Widow's come out, which I haven't gone to watch yet because again, I don't think I'm going to go to the cinema at the moment, given the coronavirus situation in Wales.
Yeah, that makes sense. But when that suddenly goes down, you'll be able to at least go and see.
Yeah.
If there's anything you want to go.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Speaking of Marvel stuff and Disney Plus as a whole, should I mention what my plan is after the Bad Batch properly?
Yeah, go for it because it's better to.
Yeah, I don't think I've properly discussed it yet.
Properly, no.
No. Well, my plan is once the Bad Batch is done with, I'm going to end my overview/predictions videos on YouTube as dedicated videos, but instead do them in the live streams. So I will be overviewing the last episode and predicting the next. Which will start with What If in August.
Which means either way, if you haven't watched it or if you don't know anything about it, you'll still be able to get like your weekly update on certain programs, and you'll still be learning.
Oh yeah, like I'm not scrapping it, I'm just changing how I'm doing it.
Which makes sense. I mean, because I don't have like Disney Plus anyway, I can't watch any of these things. So the videos are how I'm able to keep up with it, which is quite fun.
Yeah, because at the moment with Loki, as you know, it's the Disney Plus stuff is taking up 4 days of my channel schedule a week.
Yeah. It's fun to think about. But...
Oh yeah, but like, so my plan is once the Bad Batch is done with, I will then, once What If starts, move my overview/predictions videos for all Disney Plus shows onto my Sunday live streams.
Yay. Progress.
Yeah, because I remember mentioning in a video a few weeks ago that I was changing how it was going to be done, but I don't think I actually mentioned how because I hadn't had the idea yet.
I think you did it vaguely, but not properly. So
no, seems about right, to be fair.
That definitely seems to be like you to a T.
Yeah, because again, I don't think I properly had the idea in my head yet. But now I've decided that's definitely what I'm going to do with it.
Yeah, but hey, at least you now have a vague idea of how you're going to do it.
Yeah. On the plus side, that gives me more time to come up with some more random videos. See what else I can come up with to replace the video slots that those videos would have.
My suggestion is still go back to gaming again for a little bit.
Yeah. I could do, although I will be starting that gaming channel up once I've got my room redecorated, won't I?
Yes, but the thing is, just having like one-off stuff would be quite nice.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, totally. Like,
So if you have any suggestions, sorry, you go.
Oh no, what were you gonna say? I don't think I was gonna say anything.
I was gonna say, like, if anybody has any suggestions for games or something that Cameron could play, then feel free to comment that.
Yeah.
Because for now he's borrowing my games, and until he's got his setup done, it would technically be through like my Steam. But
yeah.
If anything comes up, or if anyone has anything interesting to suggest, then just let us know. We'll see what can happen.
Yeah. Yeah. The channel's definitely about to enter its third technically era, I guess.
It has been less than a year. How is it an era already?
I have no idea. Okay, it's entering its third phase.
Again, yeah, actually, no, we can stick with phase.
Yeah, because it was the pre-Disney Plus era, which lasted about 3 months. The Disney Plus era, which has lasted about 6.
Does this count the emo phase now?
Yes. No.
Yes, he said yes, it's fine now.
Oh, no.
You know what? We are making this so much goth. Please, we now need to give him a makeover. It's fine. Paint his nails for me. Somebody.
Start doing My Chemical Romance covers. Hey.
Actually, can we?
Well, okay, there was a point a few years ago where I could do Jared Way's voice. No joke.
In that case, come on, we're going to be doing that now.
And if I tried hard enough, I could probably do it again.
Then do it.
Oh no, I'm not doing it right now.
Come on.
It would take a lot of practice.
Oh no, come on.
I have not done it for about 3 years. It would sound what's the word? Like a cat on a blackboard, being chased by a pack of wolves.
Shame.
Yeah.
Ah, well.
Yeah, it wouldn't sound good. Like, oh no, have I just agreed to this?
100 likes on this very podcast when this goes up on YouTube, and Cameron will do the voice.
Oh boy.
And it doesn't matter when we get the 100, we'll force him to do the voice.
Oh god. So even if it takes me like 10 years.
Yes.
When I've forgotten who Jared Way is and what is a My Chemical Romance.
Oh, you know I'm gonna keep reminding you until you do it.
Oh, I know. Well, that's a new thing that I just got myself into.
Yay!
But yeah, if anyone's got any suggestions of stuff I can do to fill those gaps up in my recording schedule once the Bad Batch is done, please let me know.
Also, the voice message.
Oh yeah, right, I see it.
You should cover some Slayer and some Slipknot songs. I think you'd be very good at Screamo.
Yes, no. All for that. All for that. Come on.
Sadly, that is not my kind of music.
Aww.
Yeah, no. The closest I've gotten to screamo is emo. Yeah.
One day.
And that phase wasn't very long-lived either, thinking about it.
Well, we can always try.
True. Yeah. Like 2 years, I think. Yeah, that seems about right.
Okay, 100 likes for My Chemical Romance, 200 likes to get him to do Slipknot.
Oh boy. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Come on, it's good music.
My Chemical Romance, definitely. Christ, screamo would be really difficult. Ugh.
We get to dress you up and everything. It'd be good.
Oh boy.
You know, not like we need to do anything else, but
Well, yeah. Like, on the plus side, we have a few weeks, so there could be plenty of ideas that come up over the next few weeks.
True. I mean, there's always going to be like day trips out and such, so.
Oh, yeah. Now that the lockdown is really lifting, I can definitely go start to do stuff again outside of these 4 walls known as my bedroom.
Good on you.
Yeah. Because I really don't get out much anymore at all.
Yeah. At least get some sunlight.
Oh, yeah. Well, that all depends on the sun.
Get some moonlight as an alternative. It's fine.
Moon time is sleep time. Like, honestly, I see the moon, I shut down.
Moontime can be any time if you're confident enough.
I mean, this is true. This is Mr. More often than not doesn't get up till about midday.
I mean, you'd be doing well. Like 11 o'clock, you ended up getting up around 7-ish yesterday.
1:45.
Close enough.
Yeah. That was fun.
Fun, but you did it.
Oh, yeah, like, you know, it's bad when neither of your parents are awake yet, though.
True.
Like, when you're the first one to wake up, you know you've messed up.
Yeah. But in a sense, at least you're practicing to wake up.
True, it's just at the moment I haven't got all that much to wake up for.
Then do it just to see the new day. I have no idea. I'm not Christopher Columbus or something like that.
Fair. Because the only thing I did have to wake up for was college, and that ended 2 weeks ago now.
I mean, fair point. You could always try and do some yoga.
Oh, boy. That'll be fun.
Just try some yoga.
That could be an interesting situation. I could get into some messes with that, couldn't I?
Depends on what you consider a mess.
Like, I go to my orthopedic doctor this week, and he says, "Cameron, what the hell's happened to your leg? It's broken in about 50 places."
It's called fashion.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Just walk into his office this week. "Cameron, your leg's broken in about 50 places. What the hell did you do?"
So you know a thing called YouTube? I did yoga.
Now I've got to make sure I don't break my leg. That'll be an easy job.
Oh yeah, please don't break your leg.
Yeah, no, that'd be bad.
Yeah, also, don't break your leg. That seems
Yeah,
painful.
no. Yeah. I've broken my wrist before, and I can confirm. Yes.
I've luckily never broken anything, so...
Oof. Be very thankful. It hurts. Would you like to hear the story surrounding my wrist breakage?
You know what? Sure. Might as well.
Right. You're about to ask a few questions considering the circumstances. You'll understand why. All right. Okay. Year 4 primary school. Okay. The juniors, which was year 3 and above, had a little task at break times.
Yeah.
Make sure the year 1s, 2s, and below don't hurt themselves, which was called playground duty.
Okay.
I ended up doing that for about a year, but this was the incident that promptly stopped that. It was about May-ish time, end of May. That seems about right, actually. And I was playing hide and seek.
Yeah.
And to hide, I decided, now this is where the first question is going to come in, to run to a wall.
Okay. I'm not that curious about that for the reason being that just feels like Harry Potter.
It gets worse. I then tripped over a year 1 student, fell into said wall, smashed my head into it, knocked myself out, and broke my wrist.
Cam, you're not much taller than them. How?
Bear in mind, a year 1's like 4 to 5. I was like 9.
My point still stands. You're not much taller than them.
Yeah, I totally just tripped over a year 1 student, went straight into the wall, and knocked myself out, broke my wrist.
Yeah, at least you knocked yourself out so you didn't have to feel it as much.
Oh, I was only knocked out for 5 seconds.
Didn't work then. How about?
No, I felt everything.
Well.
Yeah.
You're okay now?
Yeah, the worst part about it was a stone wall.
And it wasn't even those wooden walls.
And it wasn't even it wasn't bricks. It was literally sandstone.
I was making a joke about it being different material altogether. But
yeah, it took me a second there. Wow. And it wasn't even smoothed out, so it literally, head straight into it, and but a little bit of blood, a lot of pain, and a very confused and very injured Cameron.
Again, that makes sense.
I woke up facing the opposite direction to the wall.
All right.
So how that happened in 5 seconds, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us.
Yeah, they must have turned me around like ridiculously fast.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you ended up getting hurt, so of course they're going to be reacting like normal.
Yeah, but that's the only time I've ever broken something, and hopefully it will stay that way.
Hopefully.
But at least that wasn't the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. That's a whole other story, which I think I've mentioned before. But yeah, it was would not recommend. 0 out of 10.
2 out of 10.
No, 0. 100% 0.
I love the fact that you said 2 out of 10 to begin with, though.
I did say I think the microphone might have cut out.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
But okay then, minus 2 out of 10.
Thank you.
Definitely wouldn't recommend it. It sucked.
Well, good to know. Good to know.
Yeah. Trying to think.
I mean, I've ended up. Sorry.
Oh, what were you gonna say?
I mean, I've ended up knocking myself out before.
Oh,
but it's a very stupid way I've done it.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh no, you're gonna be questioning it very much.
Okay, let's hear it.
It's not even a funny story. It's the fact that I'm in bed. I'm fast asleep, and for some reason, I think I'm turning over, and I just slam my head into my wall. This was a couple of years back. Slam my head into my wall, and I just think, this is the first time. So,
I think you've mentioned this to me before.
Yeah, so I'm there confused. I'm still half asleep. My eyes are closed. I'm thinking, this is supposed to be the right way. And then I do what anybody else totally would do and slam my head against harder. And then I blanked out until like 11 o'clock in the morning.
Right. So let me get this straight. You turned over in bed, smacked your head against the wall, thought, that didn't feel right. Let's do it again, but harder.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
I don't remember too well what happened afterwards. My mum said that she came in and checked to see if anything fell. She thought it sounded like something fell with how hard I hit the wall.
Oh, dear God.
So I think because she woke up at like 5 o'clock. I was out for like 5 hours.
Jesus.
I remember the first hit. I vaguely remember the second hit, and I just don't remember anything after that.
I just don't understand why you did it again. Intentionally.
I thought, this isn't right. This is the way I need to go. Turns
And
out
then,
it wasn't.
No. Like, if you hit something, you don't do it again.
No, if you hit something, you hit it harder and see if it moves. If it still doesn't, you know it's not the right way.
No. Okay, at least open your eyes first.
What's the fun in that, though?
You don't get knocked out.
Same with you running into a wall when you were 9 years old?
Yeah, but I didn't do it twice.
Well, hopefully not.
Yeah, like, I didn't do it, like, okay, that wasn't hard enough. Let's try again.
Yeah.
I've got to admit, that's an interesting one. That is something I've never done.
Look, I didn't
mean fair play.
To do it.
Yeah, I'm just... Wow.
Look, you can have, like, the very cool, epic stories of just, yeah, that seems kind of painful. My stories are basically, why would you do this? And how did this happen?
Yeah. Yes. And then, should we do another story? If you have another one that you want to share?
Another.
I might have mentioned this one in a video before, can't remember, or a stream. Stop me if I have.
I'll let you know.
2017. Yes, that's the year. I was in my local A&E for 25 hours straight.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, why was that? I haven't heard this one.
I think I was talking about it yesterday in D&D.
You were vaguely, but you haven't called it online.
Yeah. Okay. So, this story is quite an interesting one. Well, because of my hydrocephalus, I have a little device in my head that is called a shunt. It transports my brain fluid from my brain to my kidneys. Because every other human on the planet doesn't have hydrocephalus, has a tube that does that naturally. Me, not so much. So one had to be installed for me. And it is prone to little bouts of pain. And this particular little bout of pain lasted about a week straight. So I thought, yeah, no, time to go to A&E, please. Yeah, let's go. At which point we did. Little did I know that very day would become the busiest day in the Myla A&E's history.
Ah. Oh, right.
Yeah. Even up to now, it's the busiest day they've ever had.
Good job, Cameron.
Yeah. And, yeah, so I was stuck in that particular A&E department for literally a day and an hour.
Wow.
And then at the end of it, that particular day ended off in a pretty cool way.
What happened?
Well, I need to be transported to Alder Hey Hospital in Liverpool because something was evidently wrong and it needed to be fixed, and that was where my neurosurgeon was. So it was time to transfer me over there. But
understandable.
There was a snag.
What was the snag?
There was no road ambulances left in the entirety of North Wales.
Ah. That seems like a tiddly tiny issue.
However, there was one to transfer me a very small distance, namely across the road, where there was something waiting. There was something waiting for me, actually.
What was that then?
A big red and green helicopter.
Ah.
Yes, I went in an air ambulance.
Wow.
Because at first, my mum and myself thought the Milo was joking. The nurse said, yeah, Cameron, we're taking you in an air ambulance. We both laughed and she said, no, we actually just go and get weighed, like, right now. And we were just like, oh, cool.
Well then.
Well, actually, no, tell lie, I was absolutely terrified. Because I don't like flying. At all.
Well, good to know.
Yeah, but then I thought, no. This might be the last time you ever go to this hospital. It wasn't, there was another. If you're going to arrive, Cameron, for the love of God, arrive in style. And let's face it, I can't really think of anything better than a helicopter.
A rocket ship, but that's kind of out of your budget.
I mean, yeah, and I don't think that would be a very smooth ride.
Elon, hit us up if we can get like a rocket ship for Cameron.
Oh god, that'll be fun. But yeah, so I arrived in an air ambulance to the hospital. I got to see Wrexham from the sky.
And what did it look like?
It looked very nice, but then I remembered, oh, it's Wrexham.
Oh. Yeah. The only thing that ends up stopping you from.
Yeah. I thought, literally, my thought process was, oh my god, this looks so cool. Oh, it's Wrexham. Ah.
Yeah. That puts most people off, don't worry.
Yeah. And then we got to Old Hay Hospital, and it would appear that all the kids came out to their windows and started waving at the helicopter.
Oh, that is so cute.
Yeah. Then we landed on the ground. I was rushed into the hospital at near enough warp speeds. The porters in that hospital are ridiculously fast.
Good on them.
Yeah. There have been many times when my mum has told them to slow down because she can't keep up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a... Yeah. And then I got into the hospital. I was put on nil by mouth, which was not good for me, as I hadn't eaten for the past 26 hours at this point.
Oh.
Yeah, I was practically on the verge of death. And then one of the nurses came to me and said, right, Cameron, a doctor's on his way up to you. And he said, okay, you should be absolutely fine. I don't think we'll need to do an operation. And then he said, any questions? And I said, one little one. Please, can I eat? He instantly said yes. And then my immediate thing that I went to, because that was the only thing that I was able to keep down for the last 2 days, because I kept throwing up, was Weetabix and juice.
Plain but understandable.
Yeah, I literally couldn't keep... Literally, the only thing I could eat and keep it there was Weetabix.
Yeah.
I don't know why. It was like my friend for the past 48 hours. I'm just not sure why.
I mean, it may be just because it's settling on the stomach in a sense. So
Yeah. Yeah. So that's possibly the... Oh, and then it turns out there was absolutely nothing wrong with me.
Oh.
Yeah. So I spent 25 hours in A&E and went in a helicopter for what would appear to have been no reason.
But you did it.
Yeah. I'm glad I can say I did. But it turns out I didn't actually need to. Because I was in the miler the day beforehand. They gave me intravenous paracetamol. They sent me home. The next morning I was back. Which is when the 25 hours started.
Well, again, you live to tell the tale.
Oh yeah, there have been many tales I've lived to tell that I almost didn't.
Well, we can save a couple of them for another stream.
Yes, we can. Have you got any other stories to regale us with?
I'm not sure, because it all depends on what stories you'd want now, because that was pretty heavy hitting in a sense.
Yeah, literally anything.
I don't know. It's weird to just be put on the spot for like, hey, do you have a story? Yeah, well, as a matter of fact, it all depends on what's your flavor of the month.
Literally anything you can think of.
Oh, it's hard, just trying to think of stuff at the top of your head that you think is relevant.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, literally anything will do, because...
Okay, this is I've got a story from like a couple of years, well, not a couple, but like first year of college.
Okay.
So, in college, you might not know because I didn't talk to you until after, but I used to take history as one of my topics.
Oh, okay.
I ended up failing that. Teaching's okay. It was just when I ended up failing my mock twice, I couldn't. She ended up kicking me off, but it didn't help the fact that I ended up vomiting the night before and still came in just to do the mock reset.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
When I explained that to her, she said that I should have told her at the beginning of the session. I was like, well, my health's none of her business, technically.
Although, I mean, technically, yes.
Well, technically, yes, but technically, if I've just done that and I'm supposed to go up to the front just to say to her, look, this is what happened. It's a bit of a TMI situation.
To be fair, yeah. Yeah.
But anyway, I ended up going on a trip with a couple of people on the course with at the time.
Oh, nice.
And we decided to go look for the battle. There was a... this is new, but I can't even remember what the battle was, but
okay.
It was Manchester. We went to Manchester, that was what I meant.
Oh, yeah.
and it was to do with either this is how bad my history memory is now. But it was a battle either to do with feminism or to do with like government policies.
Okay.
So anyone who's listening who's taken the history, I would have remembered more if I stayed on the course, but unfortunately it's gone because I've done more things now.
Yeah.
But yeah. So we went to Manchester, we looked around a museum, and then we decided to go and look for a specific field.
Okay.
So we went into like a bit of the main town first, and we went to go a little bit of shopping, but only like one place of shopping. And then suddenly we think, let's go this way and see what's going on. So we go away where we slowly start to notice there's less shops, there's more bigger buildings, more sort of like business sort of buildings rather than anything shopping wise.
Okay.
I was like, oh, this seems weird, but we'll keep going. So we go over a bridge. We find there's a sand park on said bridge for some reason.
Okay.
Where you can see cars driving, and then you can also see like a seesaw and stuff. Such. It was quite funny, not gonna lie. And then we just keep going, and we keep looking around. And then we decide, wait, are we lost? Because we hadn't checked like a map or anything for the entire thing.
Oh dear.
So we go into a hotel, let one of the other people talk because other girl I was with, we didn't want to speak, so we just let the lads talk it out.
Fair.
And we realise, for some unknown reason, we ended up on the other side of Manchester.
Wow.
We walked
good
from
work.
one side. Yeah, we walked from one side of Manchester to the other.
Wow. That's an achievement and a half.
Yeah, so we had to go back the way we came.
Yeah. How long did you say you did it in?
A couple of hours.
Jesus, not bad.
So that was most of the trip. The rest of the trip was going back. We sat in the museum just to eat our lunch for a bit because it was like 3:00 by the time we got back.
Yeah.
Then we decided, look, we're going to go find the field. We're going to go the right way. So we try and go the way we needed to.
Yeah.
We still couldn't find it. And we look at the time, we notice we're supposed to get back to the bus.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, this is where me and my luck comes in because we're walking across like a tram track that just to get over so we can reach where we need to. I, in all of my stupidity, end up tripping and twisting my ankle walking over the tram tracks.
Oh. I was waiting for something like this.
So yeah, I'm there hobbling. This was actually quite painful for me. I'm not gonna.
I can imagine. Yeah.
I've twisted but never broken my ankle, which is very weird because I keep twisting that so often. My last one was like 2 weeks ago. I twisted it. Anyway. Yeah. Anyway, so I'm there hobbling. We sit down for a second because I'm checking it. Like that just stings. And then we realise we've got 15 minutes to get to the bus. Now, normally, it would have taken 15 minutes for us to walk there.
However, with somebody with a twisted ankle...
Yeah, I definitely held the bus up by an extra 15 minutes.
Oh, no.
Just hobbling. The teacher wasn't happy. I tried to explain that I twisted my ankle. But I couldn't get the words out, and then we just drove on. She didn't mention it again, so I'm there just my ankle stinging.
Fair enough.
But yeah, that was an adventure.
Yeah. Oof. Yeah, that must have hurt real bad.
Yeah, I still don't know what Manchester looks like with all of its shops. All I know is just like a paper chase and the other side of the other side with no shops.
Yeah.
Oh
yeah. Anyway, I just had an. Oh, what were you gonna say?
No, wasn't gonna say anything.
Oh, I have just had a notification come through on my iPad about the England lineup for tonight.
All right.
And I've literally got it in my hand right here.
Oh.
Goalkeepers. Okay, I'm going to start with the top list, and that is the goalkeepers. Sam Johnstone, Jordan Pickford, Aaron Ramsdale, who has replaced Dean Henderson, who withdrew thanks to an injury. The defenders are going to be Ben Chilwell, Connor Cody, Reece James, Harry Maguire, Tyrone Mings, Luke Shaw, John Stones, Kieran Trippier, Kyle Walker, Ben White. Those are obviously some replacements, otherwise this is going to be way bigger than an 11-man team. Midfielders, Jude Bellingham, Jordan Henderson, Mason Mount, Calvin Phillips, Declan Rice. Lastly, the forwards are Dominic Calvert-Lewin, Phil Foden, Jack Grealish, Harry Kane, Marcus Rashford, the absolute legend, Bukayo Saka, Jadon Sancho, and Raheem Sterling, the absolute traitor. He left Liverpool for Man City.
I see you have no biases, none whatsoever.
No. I did say I don't follow football much earlier. I meant much, because I am a Liverpool supporter. Not diehard, but I am a supporter nonetheless, and, well, yeah.
I mean, fair. I mean, apart from Wrexham, I'm more of a Notts County fan.
Ah, fair. But, yeah, I'm not even that big of a Wrexham fan, really.
I mean, it's only to do with, it's the home team. I'll keep up with it.
I'll support them when they actually start to do well, which hopefully, with all these new sponsors flying in, including, I still can't believe TikTok, we should start doing a bit better.
Let's hope.
Yeah, because that single sponsor alone is just going to pump tons of money into the team.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It's a weird one, though.
Yeah. But, yeah, it's going to be weird tomorrow, just because I'll probably end up being asleep just as the game's finishing, and I probably won't see the results. I'll wake up in the morning, either everyone I know from England will be in tears, or they'll be jumping around Facebook like a bunch of kangaroos.
Either way, they'll be jumping.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh my good lord. Have you seen the time?
How have we ended up doing that with glitching and stories? I don't know.
Me neither. Trying to think of something else I need to mention before we start to wrap this thing up. Oh yeah, here's a pretty big one. From the end of this week, my recording schedule will be back to normal.
Wait, there's a normality?
Well, pre-2 Disney Plus shows running at once.
Again, this is a miracle to me, because we actually have, a functional schedule again.
Yeah, and that doesn't completely confuse the hell out of me. So yeah, after this week, the recording schedule will be back to what it was before Loki started. And thank God.
Freedom for the editor.
Yeah.
I say edit, I end up looking through.
While I love Loki, God, why did they have to put it on a Wednesday?
Well, when would you rather have it?
On the Friday, same as the Bad Batch, so I don't have to completely change my recording schedule for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, fair point.
Yeah, that was a rather unexpected surprise, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, whoever thought of that little idea.
Disney says you're welcome.
Because what they could have done, on the other hand, was move the Bad Batch to Wednesdays too.
You really think that's a good idea?
I mean, it could have worked because that's what they're doing after the Bad Batch is finished anyway.
True.
Like, once the Bad Batch finishes, there'll be no major new shows coming out on Fridays. It'll always be Wednesdays.
Oh, yeah.
Loki was literally the trial for this.
Makes sense.
And unfortunately, unfortunately for my recording schedule at least, Loki has done better than any Disney Plus show to date.
Always good, always good.
Yeah, like, every new show they're bringing out is becoming their best performing show.
I mean, at least you know that they're giving, like, time and effort into them.
Oh, yeah. Like, when The Mandalorian came out, well, obviously it was the first show on Disney Plus and it did amazingly. Once WandaVision came out, became the best. When Falcon the Winter Soldier came out, that became the best. Now, when the Bad Batch came out, became the best. Now that Loki started and almost finished, is now the best.
The best are pretty good.
Yeah. They are literally just one-upping themselves with every show. And will probably do the same with What If in a few weeks.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for that last-minute rant about Disney Plus. That brings us straight to 7 o'clock and the end of this stream.
Yay.
Woo! Okay, so, as always, people, don't forget to follow me on here on Stereo. Or if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, click the bell icon to get all of my notifications. Once you've done that as well, don't forget to subscribe to Roxanne's YouTube channel and click her bell icon to get all of her notifications. Don't forget to follow her blog as well to get everything that she puts on there. And yeah, is there anything else you want to
add? Remember, I'm trying to think of like a life facts now. Oh, funnily enough, watching TV doesn't give you square eyes. It's just how bright it is. So if you're going to be watching something, try and watch it as like the lowest brightness you can, so then your eyes don't get strained as much.
Okay. Good to know.
Yeah, that's my fact for you. It's not going to give you square eyes, but depending on how bright it is going to hurt them.
Yeah, I can attest to that in the past.
I mean, I have to wear glasses, so there's a slight point for you.
Yeah. Anyway, I will see you all next week with another stream. And on that, I shall say goodbye.
Bye.